Alright, welcome back YouTube. And I have updated to 1.0.9 of Direwolf20's pack. And it looks like magic was changed. I believe this was like a more purpley color. It's now like a blue and purple, so I actually kind of like this wood a lot better than the other stuff, so, you know, kind of cool. They also changed the tree. I'll show you guys that out front. There's the trees. They have been changed. I don't remember if I showed this last episode, but I did decide that I would, I moved the little, the pump up closer to the farm. Because it seems like you only need to, you don't need a pipe in between the pump and the farm. The farm will, or the pipe will pump into the block it's attached to, so that's kind of cool. Also, all of the magical crops, I have updated that, and they have changed how the magical crops look and grow. They now grow like a regular crop. They start at this stage here, they move up to this stage, I think, and then this stage, and then they get the cap on them, this cap here. And I believe all of the crops now have different things. Like the cow now has like a moo sound when you break it. I'll have to show you guys that once I get around to it. Unfortunately, I don't have any growing at the moment. But any of the soul seeds from magical crops will do that. I updated Gregtech. I haven't gotten too far into it, but apparently there was some bug fixes and stuff, so, you know, I got that done. And, yeah, I haven't done much else, actually. I took a couple of days, or I took a day or so off, after I updated it, because I wanted to, play some games with my friends and get some sleep. It was kind of tiresome getting this all updated with all my configs and stuff to make sure that everything was the same. It is the Direwolf20 pack and the Direwolf20's configs, but I do add the extra mods myself and do change the configs myself. There are a couple of configs I don't agree with and some stuff that I like to change in it, but that's just how I roll. Anyway, to get started with this episode today, I want to make something pretty important here. I'm gonna make an ender pouch here, and this is an ender pearl, some blaze powder, some leather and wool, and how many leather was that? I think it was four leather. I need an ender pearl and blaze powder. 4 blaze powder. Is it 3 wool? 1 wool, 3 leather, I think. Yeah, and an ender pearl. Okay. Ender pearl's still almost infinite. It's really nice having all of those seeds there. Never have to hunt endermen. So I'm gonna make an ender pouch here, and there we go. So ender pouches are kind of nifty. They're a great way of storing items. Eventually I'm going to hook up a ender pouch to a chest with an ender chest, and it gets pumped out into the chest, or maybe pumped straight into my system here, or pumped into my automated factory system. We'll see what happens. But to explain things on how this works, the ender pouch is a really interesting thing. You see it has a slot kind of like an ender chest does, and you can open it anywhere in the world, doesn't matter where you are. And then there's the ender chest, which is kind of like the vanilla ender chest, but the ender storage mod, it removes the ender chest from vanilla and replaces it with its own. In fact, vanilla got its ender chest idea from ender storage here. So yeah, if vanilla really wanted to add something in, they should have just added the ender storage mod in, but I guess they didn't want to copy it or ask for permission or pay royalties or whatever, so they made their own version of it. I like the Ender storage version here because on the top you'll see that there's little white dots. Kind of hard to see here. I'd like to make one. You know what? Yeah, it's not that hard. Let's make one. Let's make one. Why not? Alright, so it's not too hard, I believe. Piece of wool, 4 blaze rods, and a couple of pieces of obsidian. I think I have obsidian in here. I was thinking of organizing or changing my walls here. I was gonna do something like an obsidian netherrack wall design. But I realized obsidian, that would be quite a lot of obsidian. I was gonna do like a netherrack outline and then obsidian in the center. But you know, it looked cool, but I'd need like hundreds and hundreds of obsidian. I guess I could always just go to the end and mine a bunch of towers. It's not really that bad. I'll do it later. I have a couple of things I want to make for it to make that easier, so we'll get around to that. But first, let's continue what I was doing before I get all sidetracked and off to the side here. So actually, let's make 2 of these, because I'm going to need 2 to show you what they do. Where is some of these? Alright. Now you guys remember that I made the Ender tanks a while ago, and I'm sure you guys remember how the tanks worked. What? Okay, I'll just manually put it in here then. Whatever. I have all the stuff. I don't know what you're getting all angry about. Is that, alright? Did I do it wrong? Oh, that's why. Wrong chests. Trap chests. Those are kind of interesting too. They're a vanilla feature. You just put a tripwire hook on it, and it acts like you flipping a lever or something. So the block activates a redstone signal from all the sides. Great for like a TNT chest trap. Awesome stuff. Anyway, now if you guys remember the Ender tank here. You remember how I put a white red for my lava? Now if I go over here with the chest, it's basically the same thing. I can place the chest anywhere in the world. Let's put this guy right here. So let's say I look into the chest here and I see, so let's move this over. Move this right here. There's nothing in here, right? Okay, well if I open up my bag here and I put a piece of monster jerky in there, well it's in the bag, but it's also in the chest. You also see on my toolbar that the bag is opening. Yeah, pretty interesting. So put down another one of these and I open it. Oh look, all of them, all 3 of them. Yeah, so they're interlinked. It's chests that can go anywhere, kind of like the vanilla chests. However, like the Ender tanks, you can color the top with a color code. Right now it's white, but if I did like a white yellow or white yellow white, that's what it would be. I'm not going to color it because I'm going to use a white bag for now. If you want to change the color of your Ender pouch, you can, I believe it's shift right click, and it will color the pouch to the same as the chest. So that's how you change your pouch colors. You can't combine it in a crafting grid with dyes to change the colors. You have to right click on the chest with it. Shift right click. So that's one thing I wanted to do, and with that Ender chest or the Ender bag, I wanted to move my very important stuff in here, like my linking books, the Death Star, the Scoop, the Nature's Gift, or not the Scoops, the Nature's Gift, I don't, yeah, I'm gonna keep that, Division Sigils, Access Terminal, my Flint and Steel, some Shears, my Silk Touch Pickaxe, my Silk Touch Axe, Builder's Wand. I want at least one portal done. Do I have a default? Yeah, I have a Soulbound default one. I take the Axe of the Stream and the hoe. I'm probably going to put the hoe away. I'll take my map, a Thaumonomicon, one Scoop, and okay, I think that's good enough. And my thermometer, why not? And the rest of that I'll leave in there. And what I want to do is I want to take all of these equipments that I have here, and I want to put them in the ender chest, or the ender bag. I should have done this a long time ago, but I honestly haven't really cared for it too much. It hasn't been on my like top things to do list, so put that there for now. There's so many mods that I don't have chests or room for chests downstairs, so I'll just start storing stuff where I feel like it if I don't have like a major mod chest downstairs for them. But anyway, the whole point of this was that because it's in an ender pouch, the items will never get deleted. If I were to drop this bag on the floor and walk away and let it despawn, or if I dropped it into lava, or I died and it exploded, if I ever remade a bag with white, all of my stuff would be there, and I'd never lose any of my stuff. That's the whole main reason I want this, and the ender pouch can be stored in another a backpack bag, or backpack pack. Backpack? Yeah. So, you know, kind of cool. And there's where I'll have any of my really important stuff that I never want to lose. Yeah, it's kind of I'm going way overkill here by storing a bag in a bag, but you know, I'll always have this bag. Never going to be a problem. Also, I remembered a while ago that I took off my extra backpack. I actually want to stick that back on. Oh, yeah, no, I forgot. Tinker's Construct has updated. You can no longer put your other items into your armor slots. It's not possible, so yeah, that whole little thing, that little cheaty hacky thing, it's gone. What's going on here? Why are you broken? Do I have my wrench on me? I don't, do I? Nope. Alright. Pretty sure I put that downstairs, and it would be in the thermal expansion, I want to say. Yeah, it is. Okay. This, oh, hey, it's a broken pipe. I think I forgot about this one a long time ago. Also, a nifty thing to know about these pipes is that not only can I pump into stuff, but I can pump out of this stuff. If I put the face facing there, and I gave it a redstone signal, let's give it a lever. Why not? Now my my lava is pumping out of the tank here and into my portable tank, and it's kind of cool. So if I right click here and I right click here, now it is giving it back into the smeltery. The smeltery again. Oh, that's cool. A little pop-up on the side. I never noticed that. That's looks like a new thing, huh? It's interesting. So yeah, there's a little tip for you. You can also do the same thing for tables. So if you don't have a full ingot in something, you can take one of these fluid ducts and pump it into like a portable tank or anything you want. Yeah. Everything's broken, huh? Alright, I need to recraft it. That also means I need where is a lever? I forgot, up here. And I also need a bucket of glass. I forget how I access the terminal here. Oh, a pneumatic servo. Okay. Alright, let's make one of those and fix this up right fast. So, NE pneumatic servo, I believe that's this one? Yeah, it must be. Must be this. Okay. A couple glass, couple redstone, and a couple of iron. Still haven't made a disk drive for these yet. I will eventually, but at the moment, not really caring. I have to make a drive for blocks, a drive for coal specifically, maybe a smaller drive, like a 16K or something, or smaller than that. A couple pieces of glass. There you are. So let's get this up done. Whoops. There we go. And I actually haven't done this before. This is kind of like a new feature. I believe if I... There we go. And now I put the bucket of molten glass, and I see that in there. And now my thing is working properly again. So when I smelt glass, I get clear glass. Or smelt sand, I get clear glass. I'm actually gonna stick this in here just in case I need it for anything ever again, and I don't want to lose it. So why do I have a bucket of poison? Let's get rid of this. I don't know what to do with it. There's a golem there. Hello, golem. I have no clue what I want to do with this poison. Is there a hole over here I can like stick it in? Yeah, let's stick it in this hole right here. Yeah. What is this? It's a small little... What's going on here? Why didn't I ever see that before? That's weird. Hello? Hello? Ow. Scared me. Oh, that was a lucky drop too. Ender essence. This might be hard to see on YouTube, but wow, this is a weird place. What did it do? Regenerate all the caves? There's some spider webs. Oh god. Oh god. Ah, everything is exploding. Some lava down here. Wow, what is going on? It's out of control. These caves are pretty weird. What is this? Black granite? Cobwebs? Random cobwebs. More lava. Huh. Interesting place. Alright, let's go back home. I'm way out of my league here. Home. Go! Yay! Okay, back into the bag with you. Crescent hammer. Yeah, you can go in there too. Alright, that can go in there. So I got another ender essence, huh? That's kind of cool. still have not been able to make enough of the strong extreme essences, so I haven't been able to get around to that. And let's see, let's get some other stuff done here. I wanted to make some new machines here. So down here I have a few machines that I'd like to bring upstairs, or bring some copies of upstairs. So all these hoppers are pretty redundant. I actually probably shouldn't have all these hoppers here. It's better not be smelting my hoppers, damn it. You did. You smelted my hoppers. Yeah, I don't need that many hoppers. Darn it, smelted my hopper again. Well, at least I got all the iron back. So I want to move some of these machines upstairs. I'd like to get all industrial craft machines going as my automated line because they are faster. But for automation early game, or for early on rather, is better to use the thermal expansion machines. However, because I have lots of resources now, I think I'm just going to fully switch over to the industrial craft and Gregtech machines. The only machines I need down here from thermal expansion, there are a couple of them. I'm going to need my carpenter and my thermonic fabricator. Probably going to need my rock crusher upstairs, and a couple of other guys. In fact, let's get ready and take my rock crusher upstairs. Because he's so big, I have a pretty good space or place that I'd like to put him. I put him like right in the corner here, because he's going to be easy, really easy to hook up to any sort of automation. He has lots of blocks to place his faces, so not too worried. You can access his face from any side, and the only thing you have to worry about is not standing on top while it's activated, because it is hot. Next up is the that's interesting. That is really interesting, that little thing on the side. Next up is, I do want to bring these machines upstairs, but unhooking them and moving my power and all that right now is kind of meh. I don't really want to do that. I do know that I want to keep my power generation down here or over there on that side to the left, or straight ahead rather. So eventually I do want to expand this room out over that way a little bit more. And I might make something to help me out with that, because the VeinMiner kind of doesn't work very good when it comes to doing a big area like this. For an area like this, it's great because I can clear a really large area. But for downstairs, it just wasn't working properly. So. But I do want to get some machines up here. So one machine that I want to make is the induction smelter. If I could spell it properly. So there's a induction furnace for industrial craft. Oh, I know which one that is. Never mind. I don't want that one anyway. This guy, he's a pretty important part of thermal expansion. We'll get into that later. There's a couple more machines that I want to get. I want to get the magma crucible. So this guy, that guy. So I actually need a leadstone energy cell to make the magma crucible for this guy. And it needs to be the frame and not actually the whole thing, so that's not that bad. Let's just get all of thermal expansion in here. So I'm going to want 2 magma crucibles. and 2 liquid, where are they? Liquid fluid transposers, these guys. Because they work in conjunction with the magma crucibles. And I'll also want a igneous extruder. I'm probably going to use this guy quite a bit for some pretty hefty and free generation. And we'll make this guy pretty early, I guess. But I'm going to gather some of the materials that I'm going to need for this, and I will be right back, because I don't want to keep this going. I believe the episode is pretty long as it is. Yeah, it's pretty long as it is, so I don't want to waste your guys' time with me gathering resources anymore. I'm just going to gather up a bunch of the resources and I'll be right back, okay? Be right back. Alright, welcome back, guys, and I've picked up everything, and it's raining, and as you can see, the rain muffler is working really good. It's very nice indeed. Still kind of get the particle lag from it, but the sound lag, it doesn't really hurt me anymore, so that's always good. And I pre-made all the parts that I needed, kind of, because you've seen all of these parts before. I also made an extra water pump pipe. I'm actually liking these a lot more than the aqueous accumulator or the any of the other ways to do this. So the water pump pipe from Additional Buildcraft is really cool, really cool. So let's go ahead and make these machines. What I said was I wanted 1 induction smelter. I want 2 magma crucibles. I totally forgot to get the nether brick here. Spaced it out. Actually I need 4. What am I doing? Okay, so let's get that. Done. And we want the fluid transposers. Done. And we want the igneous extruder. Done. So the induction smelter is pretty important. I will want to automate this one later. But for now, let's just stick it onto the pipes here to the power. And I also want to stick the igneous extruder onto the power as well. And for the igneous extruder, I want to stick the additional, or the water pipe here, right on the back of it. Stick it on like that, and then we'll put a piece of water right below it. And it should, yeah, pumps it right into the machine, and we'll see that we have water here. And there are a couple of faces here. So cobblestone is infinite. However, you do require to put some lava in here. So it can infinitely make cobblestone. So if I just go like that, it is now making cobblestone. It will infinitely make cobblestone, not use any water or lava. The water will never go down. You wouldn't even need this. All you need is power, and the machine makes cobblestone, breaks it, and places it in here for you. Of course, you can have an output slot, like always. In this case, the output has automatically chosen the bottom and the top, but we don't want that. So let's go ahead and get rid of all these. And what we want to make is some smooth stone. So if I go ahead and do this, it will slowly make smooth stone, a little bit slower than cobblestone, and you'll notice that it is now taking water. Because I have no input anymore for water, it is now not filling. Now it is filling again. And it will automatically keep this full, and it will never use my lava. And obsidian requires to eat the lava. Now you see that it has switched to obsidian. It is quite a bit slower. And now I have made obsidian. But lava's gone. Uh-oh. Well, not a problem. I'll just get more lava. But we're not going to be using this for the obsidian. I'm going to be using this for the smooth stone. And I'm be taking the iron chest here that I have, and I will take that, put that there, and I'll make the output slot to the left. So now should, yeah, put all of the smooth stone it makes into the left chest here, and I will have a chest completely full of cobblestone all of the time. Really cool. So this guy, let's get rid of these, all these slots here. There we go. This guy is a really important part of thermal expansion and getting any of these high tier stuff. For more importantly, the redstone energy cells, the resonant energy cells I could get soon, not quite yet though. So resonant endirum ingots are pretty hardcore. You need pyrotheum dust and enderium blend, and enderium blend is made with platinum or shiny metal 1 and 3 pieces of tin and an ender bucket. And resonant ender is made by crucibling ender pearls. Now what I want to do is with these two magma and fluid crucibles, the magma crucible here, I actually want to hook up a magma crucible and a fluid transposer together. So let's do that right here. We'll have the magma crucibles right here and the fluid transposers right here. Alright, so what this little setup here does is that I need the output to the left, and all the other places they can all just not go in. Input in the top, input to the right, and output to the left. Same with you, output to the left and input from the right, and you take the input or output to the left and input on the top. Okay, so this seems about right. So what this does is that these guys are slowly going to power up, and I'm going to grab a little bit of redstone, and I'm probably going to grab a stack of pearls, or end pearls here. I already had redstone. What am I doing? We're going to grab, let's grab a couple stacks, because I know I'm going to need lots and lots of this. And I'm also going to need a few more buckets. Let's do one bucket at a time. And I believe I have quite a bit of... I don't have quite a bit of platinum. Well, I have a little bit of platinum. So 3 platinum. I have some platinum ingots I could always break up, but meh. And it's 3... Actually, in fact, I'm gonna have to break up one more. 3, 3, 3, and 3. Okay. Actually... Oh, okay. That would make me 4 blends, and then 4 blends will make me 4 bars, and 4 bars will make me 1 resonant energy cell. And if I ever wanted to make a resonant anything else, like I think tesseracts require, no, they just require to be filled with resonant ender. Yeah, we'll just do what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's fine. Let's go downstairs and do the do. Okay, so the top one, let's stick some redstone in there. The bottom one, stick some ender pearls. So it's gonna smelt up the redstone, and you'll see destabilized redstone quickly go in and disappear. It is going to move it over here to the fluid transposer, and it will slowly fill up this. Now, if you remember, 1000 MB is 1 bucket, so it's going to take 10 redstone dust to make 1 bucket of redstone. So if I put that there, now I have destabilized redstone. Destabilized redstone is really cool because it acts like a redstone signal. So let's put this over here. Okay, oh, there it goes. There it goes. Alright, so now you see that there's redstone everywhere. Doesn't really affect me much. It's kind of like water. However, if I put redstone, it connects. So you could use it as kind of like a hidden switch or something. It's kind of cool. However, I believe it washes away redstone. Let's try that. Put a couple of pieces of redstone here. And if I put my redstone, yeah, washes it away. So, you know, it's kind of a cool liquid, but this isn't the liquid we want. So let's put the destabilized redstone back in. This one, it will take the fluid out of the bucket. Let's put it back into fill mode, and whatever I put in there will fill. The only reason I'm putting destabilized redstone in here is because at one point I will require the redstone for the energy conduits here. Hardened energy the redstone energy conduits. I don't think you can get any higher than redstone energy conduits. It's got a 10,000 redstone flux rate, which is really important. And you can also make the I'll make this in a bit. As you can see, you can use pulverized lead and obsidian, or regular lead ingots and pulverized obsidian, to make hardened glass, in which case you can make item ducts and fluid ducts, which will show you the kind of the stuff you can see into. So I would be able to see the lava in the pipe and see the water and stuff. It's kind of cool, you know, kind of pointless though. So you get a little too expensive for no reason, just for looks. This is all going to be downstairs, so it doesn't matter what this looks like. And then let's go down here to my more interesting of stuffs. And while I'm jibber jabbering on, let's go ahead and pulverize this platinum and this tin. And let's go on about this. So we have resonant ender here. This is kind of cool stuff. So resonant ender is really it's risky stuff here. So if I take this this bucket of resonant ender and I poured this on the ground, well, this will do something weird with it, won't it? Oh no! If I pour it into the water consumes it. Okay, lesson learned. Do not pour your liquids into the water. I gotta get a new bucket and just waste it like, I don't know, 4 pearls. I believe you get 250 per pearl. Yeah, 250 per pearl, so you need 4 pearls for 1 bucket. So if you don't have an ender lily farm, I guess you're kind of screwed. Alright, I don't want to pour it over here because that's going to be stupid. Let's I'm going to make a hole. I'm just going to make a hole right here. Alright. So now I have some resonant ender in the world. Just a little green pool of liquid. And, you know, la-da-da, walking along. Oh, that was interesting. So, resonant ender teleports you a short distance away from it if you walk into it. So, I believe it's usually pretty safe. However, sometimes it can do some pretty bad stuff too. You can also use it to pour it over top of enemies. And the enemies will actually teleport away. Bye-bye. I hope you had fun. That's interesting. It's spreading over the top of the water. that is an interesting effect. Up. Oh, that's really loud. Oh, and while these are up here, I'll show you guys what this sounds like. Ready? Are you ready for this? I'm going to stop cueing my microphone so you can hear it. Yeah, that's right. It moves when you break it. Like I said, any of the soul essences, they will moo at you when you break them. Alright, so now I want to make some pulverized shit. No, it's gonna change to platinum probably. Yeah, there it goes. So now I'm gonna make some Endearum blend. And with my Endearum blend, I can now cook it, and I will get resonant ingots. Cook it. Oh no! I need pyrotheum dusts. So pyrotheum is pretty interesting. You do need pulverized coal or coal dust, and I'm gonna need a couple pieces of that because you need 1 piece of pyrotheum dust for every 2 Endearum blends, and I have 3 more, so 4, 8. I need 10 pyrotheum dusts. So I'm gonna need 5 of these recipes, so 5 sulfur, 5 coal, 5 blaze powder, and 5 redstone. Not that hard. And pyrotheum dust is kind of interesting, and I'll get into that more later, because we can get into the florbs here, and I'll show you guys what the pyrotheum, a pyrotheum florb is kind of interesting. Do we have it here somewhere? It's right here. It's got lava. Let's see it. I don't see it offhand. I don't really know what it looks like. I got honey, glowstone. It's in here somewhere. Trust me, it's here. No, I'm not a liar, I swear. But it's here somewhere, and I believe if you throw it, it's kind of like a world eater. It just kind of slowly eats through blocks and makes puddles and sets things on fire. It's really, really dangerous stuff. Don't play with it if you don't want to destroy your world or something. So I'll need that and some sulfur. Where did I put all my sulfur? I believe I had sulfur somewhere. Did I put it in here? I did not put it in here. Did I put it downstairs? I think I put it downstairs. It's in here somewhere. Is it here? No. Is it over here? That's saltpeter. Is sulfur in Gregtech? Where's my Gregtech? There it is. Yeah, there it is. No, I don't want invert plates. 5 sulfur dust, please. Thank you. Should have just walked upstairs. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, and I will pulverize this coal. And then I will stick my Endearum blend in there, and I will also take my bucket, and I'll mix some more Endearum blend. Alright, so this episode is getting a little bit long, but I do want to finish up and show you guys the Endearum ingots being made. So hold on to your panties. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. There is something else I did want to do with the furnace there. I wanted to use this cinnabar here. it's going to do some pretty important stuff. And the importantest thing about it is that if I use Cinnabar, I can actually... sorry guys, I got interrupted there. Anyway, we can use the Cinnabar here to cook my iridium ore that I picked up earlier and make iridium ingots. Really, really important. Also, we can cook up the uranium ore into uranium ingots. So, iridium ore into 3 iridium ingots. It's a really, really high quality there. You can also use Cinnabar to cook up iron and get a 100% chance on getting ferrous. You can also triple your dark iron. You can get copper and get a 100% chance on an extra gold. Lead, 100% chance extra silver, and tin, 100% extra chance on 1 ingot. And this is a really important one here as well. You can use it to smelt your ferrous or nickel and get a 100% chance on platinum. That is another very important one. So nickel or ferrous and iridium and uranium here, you triple all of it. And it's really important. To get Cinnabar, you basically, I believe I showed this to you guys, but you pulverize redstone ore. So you need to silk touch redstone ore. You can also... It looks like you can use geled cryothium into Cinnabar ore from any of the mods, and it will make Cinnabar ore for you. It's kind of interesting. And cryothium is made by making blizz powder, which is made by blizz rods, which is found in the winter biomes. Yeah, it gets you can get pretty complicated stuff here and get some pretty high up there stuff. But the most important part of it was that I can now use my iridium wherever I put that. I believe I put that downstairs, and get 3 iridium ingots with it. That was the topmost thing that I was interested about here. I was also pretty interested about the uranium, but with my uranium, I actually want to use it a different way. I want to take my uranium, and I believe if you put a uranium in the industrial grinder, you get purified crushed uranium ore ×2, so you double it. And then you get small piles of plutonium. And the purified uranium can be centrifuged into actual uranium. Uranium-235 and uranium-238. And the small piles of plutonium are probably the most important part here. Is for the you can use it to make plutonium dust and then plutonium ingots. And plutonium is used in a lot of the nuclear stuff. It's way higher quality than uranium, and it's also good for the matter fabricator as a booster. But like I said, all that stuff is pretty way in the future, and I will get more into that once we get around that point in the game. But let's go ahead and take my pyrotheum down here and stick that over here, and it should, yep, induction smelt all of this together. So for every I think I overcalculate it here. I think it was only 8 that I needed. I think I overmade this by a couple. But now I have Enderium ingots. And Enderium ingots, like I said, they're used for a lot of the end game thermal expansion stuff. Resonant portable tank, 64 buckets portable tank. The Tesseract frame, Ooh, I didn't know it was used for the Tesseract frame. The Tesseract frame is a really important part as well. You can make several types of Tesseracts. And the one you want to make with it is maybe you can't make several types. Maybe there's only one type of Tesseract now. There used to be a couple of types of Tesseracts where it looks like this one is there's only one type of Tesseract now. So we'll see what that has to do with it now. But I believe how it worked before is the Tesseract teleported energy around wirelessly, so you don't need to run pipes everywhere. But there was a loss. There was like 25% loss on teleport or something like that. So yeah, be careful when you do this. And there we go. Lots of resonant ender. And next up is I want to smelt this iridium. We will smelt this into iridium ingots. Oh yeah, tasty stuff. Oh. Iridium ingots, man. So useful. Yeah, I'm never gonna use a hammer like that on them. Are you crazy? The plates are the most important part here is for the iridium alloy ingots. And you need, like I said, I think I went over this a long time ago, you need tons and tons and tons of this stuff, so now I got a little bit. So I think that's the end of the episode, guys. I'm going to clean up my inventory, and I'm done for the night. I'm actually running into my morning. It's like 9 a.m. here, and I haven't gone to bed yet, so I need to hit the hay and get some sleep here. But I hope you enjoyed the episode, and as always, if you like what I do, or if you enjoy my videos, or both, please leave a like, comment, or follow. All three, or any combination is greatly appreciated. I really do appreciate it, guys. I'm not just saying that because, you know, I want you to think that I do, and I don't, but I actually do. I genuinely do appreciate it when you guys comment or follow or anything. Just any sign that people out there are watching and enjoying my videos, I do appreciate it. So enough rambling from me. Please enjoy your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.